Welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm doing a makeup tutorial, or like how I now do my makeup. I figured this out like a week ago. It's like where I do my makeup now. I'll tie my hair up for you guys first. And I know I haven't been posting for like a while. First of all, my phone was broken for like a few months. And then I just didn't know what to post for a long time too. So that's why I haven't been active. And keep in mind, I've never spent a dime on any of my makeup. All of this is like either my mom's or I got it from a friend or something like that. And some of the labels are gone, and none of this is obviously sponsored. I'm like, wish it was sponsored, but no, none of it is sponsored. And a lot of the products, I can't see the label anymore, so sorry about that. Makeup is like what I would do on my everyday basis or whatever, like if I were to go out. But if you guys want more of like a, I don't know how to say it, more extra makeup look, just comment it down below, or I'll just make a video in a few days, or I'll get a video out for you guys about more of my extra fancy makeup. Okay, face, and I do have mascara on, but just pretend that's not there. I moisturize my face just with like regular cream. I have usually use Vaseline in this one, but I mixed those two up there. That's what, always moisturize your face. And keep in mind, I do not have all the makeup products that most people would use to do their makeup. Okay, now that my face is nice and moisturized, obviously most people would do primer or whatever. I don't own a primer, so we're just gonna skip that step. Most of the time, my makeup does still end up lasting out. It doesn't last out the whole day, but it doesn't bother me because I don't mind not having all my makeup at the end of the day, because it doesn't make that big of a difference. And I don't use foundation because first, I can't find any in my shade, and even my mom, like hers are way too light. I use her foundation as concealer. These are the two I'll be using. This Max Factor Facefinity All Day Flawless Flexi Hold 3-in-1 primer. So this actually does have a primer, you know, that's amazing. So it's primer and concealer and foundation, so that's why I use this as concealer and primer. And then it has 20 SPF, and it is in the shade 98 Warm Hazel. I'm not sure you can see right, but I usually, that's the first concealer type thing, you can say, that I use. I just put a little on my arm, on my hand. Here are the places I would put my concealer in with this one, because this one, it blends out really seamlessly. Like it blends out so smooth into the skin, like you can barely see it. And obviously use my beauty blender. It's clearly quite used. And I just blend it out. I keep it for my under eye because of this shade. I try to blend it out more since I don't have a concealer. Since I don't have a foundation, I try blending this one around my face more than like if I were to use a brighter color. Okay, you see? As it's all blended, you see it's very seamless. You can barely even notice that I have it on. That's why I move on to this lighter shade. This is Charlotte Tilbury. The label's gone, if you can't tell. I don't know what Charlotte Tilbury this is, but it says Charlotte Tilbury over here, and it's in the shade 7 Dark Matte. If you can guess based on the bottle which one it is, then that would be grateful if you put it down in the comments, because I don't know what it is. Because everything is my mom's and it doesn't have a label, I can't tell you what it is, because if it was mine, I'd at least remember. But it was because I don't buy things, or like if I get it from my friend and it still has a label, it's easy to remember. But for this one, I really only add a little right here. And that's really old because it's obviously way brighter. This is what I use as my main concealer. The first one is if I want to do like a complete natural blade, I would only use the Max Factor. Yeah, the Max Factor foundation concealer thing. And if I want to do more, a little more like what I'll do on my everyday basis to go out, it would be with the Charlotte Tilbury. This one is the one, as I said, I keep it more concentrated around this part of my eye. If you hear clapping, it's my sister playing games with a friend online. Like this. I just keep it really concentrated around only this part of my face. And then I'll like, if there's any excess, I'll just add it on my chin and on my nose, but not really too much. Like that. And like, as I said, if I did more extra makeup, it would also have this one, this e.l.f. 16-hour Camo Concealer Matte Finish in the shade Deep Chestnut. I got this from a friend when she was in England, but this is what I would use if I bought more extra. I would use it on top of that because it's way brighter. As you can see, it's way too light for my skin. But we didn't know because she put it online, I think, or something like that. But that's what I would do for this step. Okay, now that we're done with like concealer, foundation, primer thingy, usually like I don't really do much for my eyebrows, but I'll show you guys if I were. I don't ever usually color in my eyebrows. This, like, you can't really tell. This is all I would really do, like that. Because I have had good eyebrows since I was young, and it's a good flex. I don't ever color in my eyebrows. I don't really need to. But one thing I do use is like, I got this originally for a friend, and then I got one for myself because, oh my gosh, because she said it was really good. It's Essence Lash and Brow Gel Mascara Style and Comb thingy. Sometimes it's like really wet, but I just like it. It's alright, I guess. I'll just brush it out. My eyebrows out because I have nice shaped eyebrows, you can say. Full shaped eyebrows. And that's all I would do for my eyebrows. Okay, next I would usually do blush. And I use this Ilia blush that I got. Well, it's my mom's. We both use it. She doesn't like me using it because it's like she doesn't want me to finish it because we both love it so much. We have still some left. It's a stick and it's all organic. That's why my mom loves it. It's all organic and it's good for your skin. And it's in the shade of Fine Romance. I swear I love this. Sorry. It's in the shade. I swear I love this so much. It's like the pigment is really nice and I really like it. I usually only add it like here. Well, that's quite a lot actually. I don't know why you can't really see as much on camera, but in real life it's way more pigmented and I love it. And I'll just use my regular brush. Don't know where this one's from since the label is gone. I do only concentrate my blush to be around here at first, and whatever's left onto the brush I'll add around the rest of my face, and I'll show you guys that in a sec. Okay, like this, I'll add it to my chin, my nose, and up here. I do not contour because I don't have a contour stick, and I'm really scared to contour. It's just not in my bag. But sometimes I'll figure out ways to contour, which I'll show if I did my extravagant one, because extra makeup because I don't contour on a day-to-day basis. Very quick, so it doesn't take me long. It's only because I'm filming the video. It's obviously gonna take longer. And now I just take this eyeliner. Actually, I'll usually either take that eyeliner, this eyeliner, or that eyeliner. Most of the time I'll just use this. I cannot use this. I don't do my eyeliner. If I wanted to like a little this, I'll just add a line so it's barely noticeable because I don't like it very noticeable. I'll barely ever do this, to be very honest, because it's just not for me. But then I'll take this one, This one, I don't know where it's from. Yeah, I can't really tell where this is from. Davis, I think. Okay, this is again from my mom. I can't tell you what that's from. But this eyeliner is by Cat Rice 24-hour brush liner with coconut water, waterproof, and it's waterproof, and it stays on all day most of the time for me. But I don't really do much with this. I only do this to quickly draw all of my beauty marks that get covered up. I only have one here, and then I will do this one if it got covered by mole. I have one right there. I don't have many. I saw this for my sister. I already stole. I took it from my sister. She doesn't really mind because she doesn't use that one anymore. And then that's really most of the stuff. I don't really do anything much after this except for mascara and my lips. But I'll still show you what I'll do. Wait. Okay, these are the 3 main mascaras I use. Too Faced by e.l.f. Sky High Lash Sensation. No, Sky High Lash Sensational, and Lash Sensational. I don't think this one has a name, which is weird. But Lash Sensational. And from time to time, I'll take this one from my sister. I love Extra. You hear this, my sister? Oh my god, it's crazy volume waterproof mascara. I love all of these. Don't use this one as much. I only started using it a few days ago, but in the order that I would do it, I'll still show you guys. I do reapply my mascara. I would start with my Too Faced, and I love it. It has 2 sides, so this side you use first, and then this side you use later. It's the definition side. I have a sticker. It's the definition side first, and then following well. That's how I do it. And I don't have a lash curler, so I just do it regularly, which I'm fine with. And then you flip it into the other side. Don't touch your root too much apparently. I kept on hearing that thing that putting the mascara on your face actually doesn't make your lashes look long. I used to always do that, and now I just don't. I don't think I remember a difference because I can't remember how I looked before. Then I use the I Heart X Try Me. I only really use a little of this. Then I use Sky High, that's Sensational. I love this one. I like the bristle of this one. And one thing I always look for is a bristle, like the spoolie of I love. If the spoolie is not what I like, then I don't like to use it. And then here is curved. You use this side first, and then this side after. So you use the curved side first, and then the indent, like the part with the indent after. That's what I've always found to find best. That's what I always found best for me. But you obviously don't have to if it doesn't work that well for you. And some days I'll do my lower lash, and if I do my lower lash, I only use the Sky High at the Lash Sensation. This is one thing I never liked about when my sister plays video games. She's so loud, screaming around the whole house. And I don't find myself making a face when I do my mascara unless I do my lower lash. My lower lash, that one I do need to raise my eyebrows and go sometimes, only sometimes. But for my top lashes, I don't really find myself making a face. And then that's that. And some days, wait, this one's upwards, sorry. Actually, mostly what I would do, some days I will add highlighter, you can say, or some from a shine. I use this one. It's from the Body Shop. Don't even think, oh, this is a brush on bronzer. That feels wrong. to be honest, I always knew that this was definitely not a highlighter because it comes with this. But then the balls look so shiny. Like if you see it in real life, it looks real shiny. That's why I just never used it as a what's it called? As a bronzer. And now quickly get my blush, my highlighting brush. Because I like my highlights to be more goldy, especially in the summer. Because you know I don't want mine more white. I prefer it gold. This is the side I would use my brush. And I'll just like dip my brush in just a little. There's some here. I don't need a lot, to be honest. I barely ever add highlighter most days because I'm really scared that it's like I don't blend it right. Those are all the places I would usually add it. And that really is for my base. That's all I would ever do for my base. I don't do any more on a regular day. I keep my makeup very simple. I don't like to overcomplicate it because I get too confused. Like if I have to remember this every single day, I get confused. Most of the time I bring my makeup, I'll know the only part I always have to remember is how I do my concealer. The rest I just wing. I do it different steps. Sometimes I do my eyebrows first, sometimes I do my eyebrows last. But my concealer is always before everything else, unless it's like my eyebrow. And then lastly is my lips. I would use this. This is the same thing I use for my eyes. But that's how it looks like. But I just quickly lip line my lips. I'm very quick when it comes to lip lining my lips. They're trying to be slow. And then lastly, obviously, last but not least, I would use my lip gloss. This is from Beauty Forever London lip gel, and it's vitamin E vanilla flavored. Well, vanilla scented flavored. I don't really know how it tasted. And that's my makeup that I would do most days when I go out, or like my everyday makeup. And keep it very simple, keep it very natural. I would say personally, keep my makeup very natural. I tried including more steps so I don't look like I don't know what I'm doing. But to be honest, most of the time I know what I'm doing in a way I don't. But I tried including as many steps as I can. But if you guys want, like there's one makeup, as I said, my extra makeup. That one includes way more stuff, and I guess it's not even more professional. It's less because I don't have most of the products and I just improvise. But if you guys do want to see that, just comment down below, or I'll just eventually make a video about it. And tell me if you guys want to know more things about me, then I'll comment down any questions you have for me. Or I could easily make like not even a Q&A, I could just make a video of talking a few things about me, and then that could be that. But see you guys, bye.